Ace family.
32,000.
And now he's about to lose everything.
It was a scam. It was a scam, bro.
Yeah. You guys got scammed?
What's going on, everybody? It's Rich Lex, and I'm with
the Madcatster.
Yes. Okay, guys. So you guys know this guy. I'm gonna put his Instagram and his YouTube down below. Now, you know he does a lot of the hot topics on YouTube, but right now it's all about the Ace family and the drama. Okay, so
ACEFEST all the time.
ACEFEST all the time. Now, for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, the Ace family is having this huge festival.
So it's only been a few weeks since the Ace family announced their new cash grab, and the facade is already falling apart. This is the ACEFEST, which sounds like a combination of TanaCon and the Fire Festival. I'm already imagining just a parking lot on an abandoned island. But after the very weird announcement of this whole festival in the same video where they were quitting YouTube, a lot of people were pretty shocked to find out that, hey, they sold out their event, or so they claim on their website. But in reality, no matter how much gaslighting Catherine does, that's not gonna change the fact that they did not sell out the event.
So I have seconds.
Out in the middle of nowhere in the desert of California, and they said it's gonna be bigger than Disney, bigger than Coachella, and so you were clocking it. You even called or tried to figure out, like, you called the place.
Yeah,
you're like,
I called the venue and I was like, what's going on? And they were like, oh, we don't even have that on our calendar.
yeah.
So if I do the math here, so we've got 110 tickets at $299. That is 32,890, and we have 402 tickets times 499.
After about like half an hour, she finally came back and goes, oh yeah, we do have it.
Oh,
She
yeah,
said,
yeah.
But they're sharing with this other festival.
Yes.
I was like, oh.
So, you know, the Ace family and Austin McBroom and his wife and the kids, they always get labeled off scammers.
And now he's about to lose everything.
This whole thing was a scam. It was a scam, bro.
Yeah.
In reality, like, you guys got scammed?
And they're allegedly scamming, okay? So I feel like you clocked so many like inconsistencies so many times. And that's why a lot of people love your channel. Not for that, just that, but other reasons too. So if you guys want to get caught up on Ace family stuff, that's your go-to, right? This is your plug.
I like to dig and I like to find like a different angle or something to prove that they're full of shit.
Yes. He clocks everything. So he's gonna go at ACEFEST. So check out that video when it goes up. He'll probably have another video as soon as this one goes up or later on today. So I wanted to talk about, do you really think that the Ace festival is gonna be as grand and hyped up as they're making it to be?
No, I mean, and we've seen that they've slowly been like, first it was Coachella meets Disneyland.
Yes, they said that. Yes, it's Coachella meets Disneyland.
And then they stopped saying that, and then all of a sudden they had advertised like a wild animal park, and then that came off. And then the live performances, so the music acts all came off.
What?
And so
I didn't know that. I didn't know because I mean,
so
the Coachella part, like who's the acts coming up?
Well, so you know, now you've just got games, rides, and prizes.
Okay. Which brings us to the latest thing where Austin showed his Instagram story. He was like, "Look, guys, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek."
But he can't show us everything.
But he can't show us everything. And so then we waited hours, and the day passed by, then on into the evening, and he was in the car.
Yep.
And he was like, "Okay, guys, I'm driving up to it, but I don't want to show you because I want it to be perfect." And then Catherine was like, "It is perfect. It's good." Always gaslighting him up. He's like, "I'm gonna show you pictures."
Yeah, two cropped pictures.
I'm gonna throw them up on the screen, guys. One of them is a ride of a bear. Was it fairy tale bear? I forgot what a fair bear.
A bear that looks like it's been through a
Bear the
fight.
affair, yeah. And as you can see here in the photos, you can see the scuffs on its face. You can see the scuffs on the rides. And we looked it up. You know, I was very Madcatster, and I was like, well, hold on, let me clock at the house, girl. And I was like, I Googled the name of the ride, and it's nothing but a tea kettle ride. It spins around in circles. And then you can see that it's it doesn't look safe. It's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
The condition of the bear, it's like, it looks like I don't know, it's been through the war.
Yeah, and then there's a Ferris wheel. There's a Ferris wheel in the background.
It looks half put together.
Half put together. Okay, so Masbella's here. Hi.
Hi.
There's a Ferris wheel by your area where you stay. What area is that?
Spectrum.
The Spectrum Mall has a Ferris wheel. The Santa Monica Pier has a Ferris wheel. Disneyland has a Ferris wheel, and then you got the Ace Family Fest Ferris wheel. I mean, it's just like it just looks like it's falling apart. What do you think? Based on the photos
it looked like it was half together, and the way they cropped the pictures, it's like, you know, they showed this one like cotton candy stand, and it's like,
oh yeah,
why are you giving us this little select
yum at the top? Yum.
Yeah.
Then it goes back to him. He's like, all right, guys, it's gonna be lit.
We're now here at ACEFEST, and as much as I want to show you guys everything that's being set up right now, I can't just yet because it doesn't look fully done how I want it to look. You know me, I like to go crazy, but I'm a perfectionist and I need it to be perfect for you guys to see it. What I will do is show you a few pictures right now. It's amazing. Alright, so look, that's all I'm going to show you guys for now. I know I didn't show y'all shit, but I know how judgmental you guys are. But I don't want to show something that's halfway done. We're going to be here for the next few days, so I'm going to show you more and more as time goes on. I'll show you some more tonight, I'll show you some more tomorrow, and then obviously Saturday, you guys will all see it for yourselves. You feel me? So stay tuned. It's about to be well. We have arrived once again.
I didn't see anything.
But it looks cool as shit. So this ride is one of my biggest fears, because those who know about this ride, it sucks you to the wall and you spin 1,000 miles per hour around and around and around. And
it looks so, to me, look, do they know what you used to do before the YouTube and stuff?
Oh yeah, that I was a lawyer. That I am a lawyer. Yeah.
And I feel like you kind of get this je ne sais quoi of like, that person's kind of sketchy, you're kind of fishy over here.
Yeah.
You just pick up that along the way. Austin McBroom, in his Instagram story, he was like, yeah, like he just looks
and it was sold out.
And it was,
remember he went jumping into the pool, it's sold out.
It's
and
sold
you can
out.
Still buy tickets.
You can
still
still
go
buy tickets today.
Yeah.
You can still buy tickets, but it's sold out. And then allegedly they were suing YouTubers and claiming that what YouTubers were saying are stopping sales or hindering sales. But y'all said y'all sold out already. This doesn't make any sense.
How do you affect the sales of a sold out event?
Yeah. So Madcatster clocked something. I didn't tell. You can tell him about my back, and I'm able to walk.
Yeah. So I said, you know, Catherine Dolores had made a comment a few weeks ago about something about she'd had back problems like this, and I went, I'm telling you right now, it's coming, and sure enough, she went hang gliding and she hurt her back. You know, but her back was so bad and her sciatica was so bad that she sat on a plane for 8 hours to fly home.
Where's home?
She was in the Turks and Caicos.
Oh, girl.
It's like, well, how the hell are you sitting on a plane for 8 hours if you're in such pain? And today she put up a video, I'm finally able to walk again. And she's sitting in a car driving around. It's like,
what was it? I think she was in the Rolls Royce or a Tesla or whatever.
And they had that picture of her barefoot pushing that walker, and you have to hunch over with those. Well, you've got a bad back. Why are you hunching over a walker in your bare feet?
Oh my God. Do you have that picture?
Yeah.
Did you send me that picture? I'll throw it up here on the screen.
It's ridiculous.
She's in the car driving. It looks like she's driving in the car.
She looks fine to me.
And she looks fine to me.
But she's turning in the way. It's like, it's a miracle.
Which brings us to the next segment. That I feel like the Ace Family Fest is gonna get canceled.
That's exactly what I've said.
They're gonna say everyone bought their tickets, no refunds.
And it says no refunds. And Austin had even said, we're gonna show you as they're setting up. Well, we've seen absolutely nothing.
He said I'm gonna show you that we're gonna set up, and he never did.
Except we get two two
pictures,
crop photographs.
two crop pictures that have more Photoshop than Michaela on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they're hyper saturated to make the colors pop
They
and
look,
look fun
frankly,
and
they
inviting.
look like stock photos or something that they pulled from something else, and they're trying to pass it off as But I have this gut feeling tomorrow you're gonna hear, "Oh, Catherine's back flared up again. We can't have these."
Her sciatica just decided to flare up today,
And there's
guys.
no refunds.
There's no refunds.
It's an act of God.
Thanks. So I think this is like a museum or some type of art show that's going on, and they're just tacked on top of that.
Yeah, it's Summer of Soul Fest, and what's weird is like ACEFest had published their hours, and Summer of Soul Fest had completely different hours, and then all of a sudden they changed their hours to match ACEFest, and then all of a sudden now the Summer of Soul Festival, which is a music primarily, they don't have any music acts now either. So it's like, what the hell is going on? And the fact that they're sharing the same space, it's almost like I said before that Ace Family is piggybacking on this festival.
It's almost like Soulfest x AceFest collaboration.
Yeah, and that's how they were able to, put together this festival on such short notice.
Do you think they're gonna make hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars? Like,
absolutely not.
I don't see, because you have to divide merch sales, the food sales.
But they took away the merchandise they created. Remember they did a video where they showed all this sweatpants and stuff, and it's like, okay, so we're going to be in the desert in July, and everyone's going to be wearing AceFest sweatshirts.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the merchandise disappeared, and you can't buy it anymore.
And he said there's going to be food, there's going to be prizes, and I was like, bro, this seems like a family little festival. But it's
a carnival.
Okay, when I was growing up, we had this carnival that would come to town every October. I don't know, what are you laughing at? Girl, I'm telling you, it was the talk of the town. They would park it at the Sears. They would park it. Why are you laughing? This was my childhood. They would park it at the Sears parking lot, and I don't want to be offensive, but it was like the carnies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They would come out and they would work the rides, and they were like a traveling little carnival.
Yep.
And they would go to town, setting up in the parking lot, and the rides were all just busted.
They were all death
They would like squeak, and it was almost like, this is interesting. Like, but at that time as a kid, I didn't know any better. I was just having fun. I was like, oh my God, Disney came to me. My parents just told me Disney's in town. We should go. I didn't know any better, so we would go. And it was just all these rinky-dink rides and rusty and metal. Like, you need a tetanus shot if you get scraped by one or something.
And throwing darts at balloons, and that was it for the games,
And so
a cotton candy vendor and a candy apple.
Yeah.
vendor,
And so when I looked at when Austin McBroom posted these pictures, it looks like little traveling carnival rides. That you would put, they're almost like the ones you would put up like at the church on a Christmas or Halloween or something.
Or the rides in front of Kmart where you put a quarter.
They ride in front of the Kmart, yeah. Because back in my church, back at hometown, we used to call it, on Halloween, we called it Hallelujah Night. And they would have the little carnival that rides stuff there. It looks like Ace Family, paid a small little traveling carnival to come and set up 3 or 4 little rinky-dink rides so people can ride them.
I think those 2 rides we saw.
Two rides because have you ever been to the state fair they have here in California? What's it called? It's like a big deal out here. Is it the Orange County State Fair or something like that? You ever been to that one?
No.
It's huge. Yes. I mean, it's like. It's not Disney, it's not Universal, but the rides are fast and they spin hard. And there's loud music, and
I bet it doesn't cost $120.
No, it doesn't cost $120 to get in. And apparently, your $120 gets you you can ride them unlimitedly. The rides.
Apparently, the 2 rides you can ride. You get back in line.
You get back in line. So I think it's gonna be a lot of walking. And just, buying cheap carnival food.
And there's one food vendor.
One food vendor. And so here's the thing. The average person, I'm going to go. I think it's like $120.
Yeah.
You're on a different tax bracket.
Well,
you got the VIP.
Well, yeah, I get the meet and greet.
You get the meet? Okay.
I'm going to make sure I pat Kathy on the back really
So should we tell him about this now, or you want to do that later?
Later.
Okay, he has a surprise. And you want to know the surprise, you gotta watch his channel for it. It's an incentive. You're not gonna believe it. Because y'all guys are gonna say, wait, so he's been on their ass and then he's gonna show up there? We got some tea. But you'll
in disguise.
He's gonna be in disguise. If you wanna see the disguise, you gotta check out his channel and leave a little cat emoji or snake emoji and tell him I sent you. So I think that's about it. I don't want to keep him too long. So we get ready for ACEFEST in a few hours. Who knows? It's gonna be something to talk about.
I got my quarters for the ride.
So show him lots of love. Hope you love him as much as I do, and tell them where they can find you out there.
It's my channel's Madcatster, MADCATSTER.
Yes, and guys, support his channel because he has how many cats do you have?
I have 15 rescue cats.
He rescued 15 cats, and they need all the love and support. So every view, every thumbs up, every like helps. So appreciate that, right? Pretty much. Oh, so I see it. All right, let's get out there and find them. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Thank you.